One of the things I know that you, Mark, have said in the past is an important cultural attribute of this organization is open communications. Talk a bit about, first of all, its importance, but also how it's fostered.
Well, I'm a broken record at AMD with my engineering teams, and that is that communications is fundamental. It's just fundamental at every level of the organization. I have a mantra that our culture has to be first one of transparency. So when we communicate, there are no politics involved. It's just being open, candid. I mean, that's how you solve problems. You have to call out a problem before you can solve it. You hide a problem, you delay it, you sweep it under the rug. It doesn't go away. It actually festers. So, that communications has to be very transparent. You have to have a culture that's focused on problem solving. We talk about risk taking, putting risks on the table, managing those risks, and then ultimately making decisions and really having good clarity of decisions. So there's an element of communications in all that, Peter, and it comes together if you focus on those areas and you do it repeatedly. You end up with a culture of trust that gets built on that communications, and trust is such a powerful force. It ends up ensuring such a tighter efficiency of execution because you're not looking behind your back. Is someone going to stab me back? No, we're all in this together. We're communicating. We're managing the risk together. And the other thing that I always say, and it's contrary to some companies' culture, but I actually advocate contention. I call it creative contention. I love it. If you come to one of my meetings with the team leaders, you'll hear pretty robust debate, and you might say, "Oh my goodness, how can this company be tolerating such debate?" That to me is a genesis of innovation. You've got to have what I call that creative contention. But then, as I said before, decision making, you got to come together, you got to make decisions, you got to align and move forward as a team. It's really all of those elements tie back into communication. It's a very simple word, but there's so many facets. And when you bring it all together, it's just, I don't know what else to say, Peter, than it's fun. I mean, we're working hard, but when you really can pull those cultural elements together, it's really fun.